Okay, welcome back. Redwind
The
is,
guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change.
sorry, before I get interrupted there. Redwind is on his way to start his next task, which is Bleak Falls Barrow. He's just got a good night's sleep, and we're gonna head out now from the Bannered Mare here. Okay, it's still kind of dark. It is 5 a.m. in the morning, so it should be lightening up here soon. Let's check and see how much we have in our inventory. Okay, we're good. Got lots of room.
Yes, House Court. We're leaving me.
Did
It's just us against the dragon?
did we get anything? Excuse me, I apologize for that sneeze there. Let's see here. Some Imperial armor.
Shit. I can't afford to send anyone else.
You know what? You'll just have to excuse me for a moment as soon as... Okay, just a second here. Okay. Okay, I apologize. You ever feel like you're just gonna start sneezing? Well, that was the case there, and I really didn't want to start sneezing more while I was on recording this, so paused for a moment, blew my nose, and just had some water, and just rested a minute, and getting back into this. Oh, looks like we have some Khajiit over here. Let's see if they're selling anything that we might want.
How can I assist?
Well, what do you have
Take a
here?
look.
Now, obviously what I'd really like is maybe something with archery on it, but I'm not seeing anything. I wonder if we need any healing potions. What do we have? 5. How much are we talking? It's not too bad. Let's buy a couple healing potions. And you know what? These guys usually sell lockpicks, so let's see. Wait, he doesn't have any lockpicks? I guess he doesn't have any lockpicks. Huh, I'm actually really surprised. Usually they have quite a few. Okay, well, I guess,
May your road lead you to warm sands.
now, I've decided we're going to, pick up a follower. And, because we need somebody to just give us a little bit of backup, and, I'd also like somebody to, I guess to put it bluntly, be the pack mule, in case, I hate, you know, missing out on loot that we could have taken. So, you know, that's one of the nice things about mods is you can add things in, and this is a follower. It's going to help us with that. And we'll just skip right to the dialogue with her here.
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course.
Okay. We've got to go with this.
What? Where am I? My head. Oh, it's you! I mean, what? No, I've never seen you before. I have no idea who you are. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything.
Okay, I have to go now.
Wait! Don't leave. I'm injured. Yes, injured. You have to take me with you. Otherwise I might die, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience.
You look alright to me.
Yeah, well, that's because... Okay, fine. If you take me with you, I will make it worth your while. You won't find anyone tougher than me in Skyrim. Not to mention as good looking.
Well, I suppose I could use some backup.
Is that it? Aren't you going to flex your muscles and tell me how great you are? That seems to be the customary greeting in Skyrim. Anyway, there's no suppose about it. Everyone could use someone a little more like me.
What happened to your clothes?
What? Ugh, I have no idea. My memory is a little fuzzy. If you happen to have any, I would appreciate it. Oh, and stop staring at my body. It's like you've never seen a semi-naked woman before.
Okay. So, I think that's all we
Yes,
need to...
let's go. Oh, I haven't introduced myself, have I? My name is Sophia, but you probably already knew that. I'm quite well known in Skyrim, although sometimes I'm not sure if it's for the right reasons. I kind of see myself as an adventurer, although it's no fun without anyone to witness my heroic deeds, such as... Well, I'm sure there's probably something. I like to get drunk, kill stuff, and be a nuisance. So, what about you?
Okay, so Redwind hasn't been in Skyrim very long, so I'm going to go with my name is Redwind and I am a stranger to Skyrim.
Well, then it must be your lucky day, as I know Skyrim like the back of my hand. Of course, I have many other talents, so be sure to let me know if you need me.
Okay, so we do
me
have...
guess. You want to talk?
Okay, we do have...
Uh-oh. I hope that wasn't valuable. You should have seen your face.
One thing about Sophia is she's really chatty, so she always has a comment. Let's see here. We do have this studded Imperial armor the Jarl gave us, so we will give that to her. So at least she has a little bit of protection. She has a hunting bow and some arrows already and a steel sword. I think we need to keep that stuff for ourselves, the other stuff that we have. I think, you know, if we pick up some
Yes,
other stuff, we'll give
let's
them to
go.
her. You know, stuff she might need. She's definitely going to need some shoes.
So the Jarl wants you to go to BleakFallsBarrow to retrieve some ancient artifact? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Well, good.
Although I'm a little worried about the Draugr. I doubt my feminine beauty is going to cut it with those guys. I doubt they even have any... You know, the difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah, probably not at this point. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, we're gonna need to pick up some shoes for her, probably. But I figure we can kind of do that. I'm sure we'll get some shoes and some other stuff in our journey. Or our quest. I want to put it. Okay, so off to BleakFallsBarrow. Okay, so as far as mods, obviously we've got this this follower mod, Sophia, to kind of help out a little bit, and we've got immersive armors, immersive weapons to add more armor and weapons to the game. It really makes the armors, weapons a lot less bland. You've got a lot more to pick from, and a lot more you come across when you're doing your quests and stuff in Skyrim, which is just really nice. We have I think it's called Second Life, or I think it's called Second Life or Second Chance or something like that. That starts you off in different places when you play Skyrim. So you're not starting with the every the regular tutorial that you start off in Skyrim all the time. That gets boring after a while. And if you're somebody like me, I like to play different characters a lot and try different characters. So I don't like starting in the same place every single time doing the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, some of it's okay, but it gets really repetitive quickly sometimes. Let's see if we can take care of this wolf here. Oh, Sophia, you just ruined my moment there. Okay, cool. Got that wolf. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, I have that mod that starts you off in different places. And what was nice is it started Redwind here off as a hunter, so that was kind of a nice touch too. And just gives you some basic supplies and stuff to start off with. Not very much. But one nice thing is it starts you off with a bow and an arrow, versus when you do the tutorial, you eventually get a bow and arrow, but you only have like a... I think you get an axe as like the first thing. You had to go through a bunch of different other weapons. It's good for a tutorial, but once you've done that so many times, you don't really need to... You don't want to do that over and over again. Anyway, another mod I have is a... it's kind of like a sorter. It sorts your different characters when you start out. And I have had some issues with that. I mean, it works really well, but it seems like some other mods, I'm kind of afraid that it might conflict with them. And I have noticed if I move the Skyrim data folder to another hard drive, for instance, because I tried doing that, it then can't find any of the character saves, and it messes up, and it has all kinds of issues. So I have to keep all my character saves and some other stuff
I mean, taking people from behind.
on the same hard drive.
Up on them, of course. Sorry, I just can't keep my mouth shut.
The reason, well, it's actually called Skyrim Character Manager, and to whoever made that is a really nice program. And the only thing that would be nice is if I could change, have it change where the default is for the where it gets its data and stuff from, for the characters and stuff. So not just the characters, but like the Skyrim folder itself, it has trouble finding it if you move it to a different drive other than the main drive. And sorry, I'm talking about mods and it's out of character a bit, but I just kind of want to let you know what's going on there too. This isn't a complete vanilla version of Skyrim. Let's see here. I think if we aim just a little bit above his head, might hit him right on. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's see if we can. Cool, got him. Now we're leveled up. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Sophia might be a little overpowered for us right now. I apologize for that. It might make things seem a little too easy. Let's check. Let's see. I want to check the settings here. We are at expert. We're gonna put it on master. Now I know a lot of you and a lot of other Let's Players play on legendary. And I did have it on legendary. I don't think for not this exact Let's Play here. I was doing a test Let's Play before this, and I was dying a lot. So we'll put it on master right now, and we'll go with that. And I have played on legendary before. I just don't want. I'm not like a super duper, gamer. So. I apologize for that, but probably apologize too much, shouldn't I? Okay. Just end that little bit there and continue on here. There you are. One thing about playing a character like this uses a bow is hopefully, I mean, it shouldn't matter as much that we have backup most of the time, because we should be able to take care of a lot of our adversaries before Sophie even gets to them, hopefully. But the other thing when you're playing a character like this, at least for me, you're not a tank, so having a tank with you.
You never did tell me about your parents. I mean, you were dragonborn, so do you have ancestors that are dragons?
Sophia.
That would be really disturbing if you did.
Now, out of character here, we don't know that we're dragonborn yet. So Sophia is kind of getting a little bit ahead of herself. Okay. Oh, we probably should give Sophia some of these other clothes here. Let's go down to the bottom of this tower and share some of the loot with her. Sorry, Sophia. Let's give you some shoes at least.
I take it by trade you mean dump all your useless junk on me. Fine.
Well, if you think shoes are useless junk, then most. I gotta see if I'm gonna say something sexist, but I think that a lot of women like a lot of shoes, so sorry about that. Let's see. Let's give you some just basic fur shoes, and well, you know what? We'll give you some iron boots too. We'll give you the shield. We'll give you the studded armor in case you want. You can decide which one you want to wear, and we'll give you this cape here too. Keep warm a little bit. I'm not gonna give her the iron armor, at least right now. And I don't want to give her the helmet because it's easier to tell that it's Sophia without her helmet on, because I noticed one thing when I have followers and stuff. Sometimes if I dress them exactly like the bandits and stuff, I accidentally think they're bandits sometimes. So we're gonna keep her helmet off for now, so I can tell she is. Let's see here, weapons. You know what? We'll give her this quarterstaff, the steel pick, this iron tanto. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay. And I know I've got to level up here, but first, one thing about leveling up is I've noticed it refills your health, and so sometimes I like to save the leveling till I come to a point where I might need to heal, and that way it kind of gives me an edge. I don't have to waste a healing potion, and I know that is kind of cheating in a way, but it's just like one extra heal. It's kind of like having a special power, and so it's it's just kind of a nice. It helps your survivability a little bit, and I don't think it's that big a cheat. It's kind of like a paladin. You know, a lot of paladin characters have like a heal that heals all the way. And you can only use it once in a while if you have one saved up, so. Okay. Wow. You know.
You should pick on someone your own size. Or bigger, as you would stand more chance than beating me.
You know, I've done this with Sophia before. And it, I don't think I was able to take care of the bandits that quickly. I think I just kind of lucked out, really. Unless I had it on... Not sure if I had it on Legendary before. When I did it with her before. And if it gets way too easy, I will turn it back up to Legendary, so...
Screamer. Alright, yeah, now's not the time for talking.
Yeah, she adds a little bit of levity. Makes it a little bit more humorous at times, so... that's one reason I kind of like her having her as a follower. Now, I have... I'm sorry, other YouTubers that have used her or reviewed her and stuff say she's really chatty, and she is really chatty. But sometimes, especially for like a person like me, sometimes I'm not really chatty. It actually makes it might make it a little better. And and by the way, whoever made Sophia, she is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, followers. So, I think that was a great, excellent mod. Okay, let's see if we can take out at least one of these bandits from over here. Oh, great, just alerted them. Okay, well, I at least took some health off of one of them. Okay, almost. That one's down. Okay, that was I'll give you that. That was way too easy. So let's let's move it up to Legendary here. Settings. Okay. Okay, so we've got it on Legendary, and it's possible we might have to move back down again. I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell what Skyrim is going to throw at you. I've had cases where you do something and you just start dying over and over and over again. And I'm trying to leave this Let's Play as unedited as possible. I'm even toying with the notion of calling this Skyrim unedited because, you know, I'm just starting out and I don't want to have to do a lot of editing. I know it's kind of lazy, isn't it? But I kind of want that to be the style of the Let's Play too, so that's what we're going to try and go with. But I also don't want to be just constantly dying and having extremely long Let's Plays that's going to be boring for you guys. Now, some people might like to see, you know, I've watched some Let's Plays where the Let's Player just started dying, you know, quite a bit in the area, and that's kind of funny sometimes, especially, you know, just depending on the situation. But I've also seen some where I'm going, can't this guy get through this? Or you know, you've got it on Legendary, just turn it down a bit because you're just obviously it's just too much. So you know, and each to his own, but okay.
Time to end this little game. That's it.
Okay, so here is the perfect point where we're gonna use that level up. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna go with health. I know it's automatically gonna give me my health back, but I think we need a little bit more health anyway. And for perk, we are definitely gonna go with archery. I mean, that's what this character is a hunter, an archer hunter. So we're going with that. And the next thing I'm gonna do just a save here as well. Oh, come on! No, this is not good. I'm against a wall. Ah, see, this is what happens when. You know, I apologize. Let's see here. Where was our last save before that? Oh, way up there. Because I kind of ran into this not thinking. And, you know, after I said I don't want to die like a ton of times in a row, this looks like a situation where that is going to be happening. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I hope you guys are just laughing right now. Because, let's see here. We're gonna go back to this autosave. Because I have a feeling I'm in a really bad position right there. And, okay, here we go. Oh, that was hardly any health from these guys. You know, I think it's because I changed that to Legendary, and I think it's still maybe on Legendary. See how much harder these bandits are now? Now, from what I understand, it not only when you put it on a higher setting like that, it not only increases like the bandits and stuff, but it also increases your followers. At least that's what I've heard. So,
I normally like to seduce my victims before I kill them, but I'm on a tight schedule and a friend here might get jealous.
okay. Stop. Why are we sneaking? I mean, I did have it on sneak, but I'm trying to get out of sneak right now. What the heck? Do I have... No. Oh, let's level up. Health. Archery. Come on. Why am I sneaking? I want to stand up right now, and I'm hitting the control key, and it's stuck. This is really annoying. You know what? I'm gonna just stop the recording here for a minute and see if I can figure this out. Okay, sorry about the delay.
Maybe that means you actually have a brain.
Okay, whatever the deal was with me crouching and not being able to get out of crouch, it seemed like it was affecting. I even went back to an earlier save, and I was still stuck. And so I actually went forward to where I was fighting this bandit here and getting killed like one after another by this bandit here, and was able to kind of get away from him and let Sophia beat him up a bit. And so this is where we're going to continue from, because I seem to don't have the crouching issue here. I mean, I was just stuck in crouch and I could not get out of it. And honestly, I was hitting the button, the same button I'm hitting right now, and it was stuck. And I don't know what the issue was. Maybe one of you guys do. Okay, and I know if you wait at the top of the stairs in sneak position with this guy, and he goes over here and pulls this lever and gets himself killed, for whatever reason, I just decided to take him on, which probably, you know, in afterthought, wasn't the best idea. Because that guy is, he is a little tougher than your regular bandit. It's called a bandit outlaw, and I have gotten killed by him before. I guess I should say frequently. You know, not. As a percentage, I'm not sure. I don't get, as a percentage, I would say I don't get killed by him that often, but a lot of times I just let him kill himself. So, anyway, let's try and continue on here. Good. Increase some sneaking skill. Okay, Sophia, there you are. Okay, now there is some rats at the bottom of this, and I really don't like them. I mean, one thing about this is that you're in a real awkward position on this, on these. I really, you know, the circular stairwells are really cool looking, but man, they're a pain to try and maneuver around. In real life, it wouldn't be, but when you're trying to move a mouse around and stuff, they can be a real pain. Okay, so we are going to. You know what? I'm wasting my steel arrows. Why am I doing that? Let's use the iron arrows. Okay. I'm gonna save right here because this area is kind of a pain sometimes. Yeah, see that spider, I mean, I think I do have this set on legendary right now, so you hardly, it seems like in legendary, I mean, it's a big jump, it seems like, from legendary to master, the next one down. And sometimes it just seems like you're not even doing hardly any damage to the creatures and stuff at this setting. Especially at the lower levels in a lot of cases. When you're really vulnerable.
Is it just me, or does it sound a little inappropriate when the guards tell people to stop lollygagging?
I suppose. Okay, let's see here.